You are living in a prison and you don't even know it. The bars aren't made of steel. They're made of unconscious patterns, inherited beliefs, and psychological mechanisms that operate below the threshold of your awareness. Carl Jung spent his entire life studying this invisible prison, and he discovered something that will either liberate you completely or terrify you into deeper denial. You are not who you think you are. The person you believe yourself to be, your conscious identity, your self-image, your carefully constructed personality, represents only a tiny fraction of your total psyche. Jung called this conscious aspect the ego, and he realized that most people spend their entire lives trapped within its narrow confines, mistaking this small fragment for their complete self. But here's the truth that changes everything. Beneath your conscious awareness lies a vast, autonomous realm that Jung called the unconscious. This isn't just repressed memories or forgotten experiences. It's a living, breathing, psychological force that influences every decision you make, every relationship you form, and every direction your life takes. You think you're choosing your path, but in reality, unconscious forces are pulling the strings. The most devastating part? These unconscious forces often work directly against your conscious intentions. You consciously want love, but unconscious patterns sabotage your relationships. You consciously desire success, but unconscious beliefs about your unworthiness create failure. You consciously seek happiness, but unconscious complexes generate misery. You're not just fighting external obstacles, you're fighting invisible parts of yourself that you don't even know exist. Jung discovered that the unconscious communicates through symptoms. Your recurring relationship patterns aren't coincidences, they're messages. Your persistent fears aren't random, they're signals. Your self-destructive behaviors aren't character flaws. They're expressions of unconscious material trying to surface. Every neurosis, every compulsion, every inexplicable reaction is the unconscious attempting to get your attention. But here's where it gets even more complex. Jung realized that the unconscious isn't just personal, it's also collective. You're not just carrying your own psychological baggage, you're carrying the accumulated psychological patterns of your family, your culture, your entire species. These archetypal forces operate through you, shaping your thoughts and behaviors in ways that have nothing to do with your individual choices. This is why willpower alone never creates lasting change. You can't overcome unconscious forces through conscious effort any more than you can stop breathing by thinking about it. The unconscious is more powerful than the ego, and it will always win in any direct confrontation. So how do you become free? Jung's answer was both simple and revolutionary. You must make the unconscious conscious. You must turn and face the very forces that have been controlling you from the shadows. This isn't about positive thinking or self-improvement techniques. It's about genuine psychological archaeology, excavating the buried aspects of your psyche and integrating them into conscious awareness. This process requires tremendous courage because it means confronting everything you've been avoiding, denying, or projecting onto others. It means recognizing that your greatest enemy isn't outside you. It's the unconscious aspects of yourself that you refuse to acknowledge. But when you finally undertake this work, when you begin to withdraw your projections and integrate your shadows, something extraordinary happens. The unconscious stops being your enemy and becomes your ally. Those same forces that once worked against you begin working for you. You access creativity, wisdom, and power that you never knew existed. Jung called this individuation, becoming conscious of your unconscious, integrating your opposites, becoming whole. Until you do this work, you'll remain a prisoner of forces you can't see, controlled by patterns you don't understand. The choice is yours. Remain unconscious and controlled, or become conscious and free. But know this, there is no middle ground.